When fighting multiple enemies, having the best gun is going to be fundamental. And today we're going to talk about the 3 best weapons you could use in Borderlands 3 to kill mobs. This is LaserBolt and welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 3 best weapons you could use when mobbing. For those of you who might not know what mobbing is, that is when you have a ton and a plethora of enemies coming your way and you just want to use one gun only, to take them all out. Today we're going to be taking a look at 3 of the best weapons I believe to be the ones that are going to be best suited for the job, and we're going to talk about them right now. But before we do, I want to let you guys know that I also have the 3 best weapons you want to have in your arsenal, so definitely check out that video if you haven't saw already. So without further ado, let's start off with weapon number 1, and that's going to be the Recursion, guys. The Recursion is by far one of the sleeper weapons. When I say sleeper weapons, is because when Borderlands first came out, this weapon no one was using, right? Then we got the nice, beautiful update of some class mods and a few tweaks within the game and made this weapon extremely powerful. And what makes this weapon even more powerful is the fact that with, I don't want to say a glitch or if it's intended that way, but the weapon multiplies with certain type of abilities that we have as Vault Hunters. So what this weapon does is it shoots a little disc, as I like to call it, a little frisbee, and when that frisbee hits a person, it multiplies into 2. And if it hits someone else, it multiplies into 4. And if it hits someone else, it multiplies into 6. So you guys get the idea. The more disc hit, the more multiplications you have, and it makes clearing out rooms extremely easy. Not only is it good for boss fights, but it is extremely well when it comes to clearing out a ton of mobs. So definitely, guys, if you haven't gotten yourself a Recursion with beautiful anointments, now is the time to actually go ahead and pick one up. The other weapon I want to mention, guys, is the Brainstormer, another sleeper weapon. Now, this particular weapon, guys, wasn't so popular when the game launched until we learned how to actually use this weapon and optimize it with Amara. Once Amara started using it with her phrase graphs and chaining all the enemies around them, everybody started to take a look at this weapon and see how it would be effective with other particular Vault Hunters. And boy, was everybody excited, because this weapon is the mobbing king. Not only is it really good for Amara, it's really good on Sane, it's really good on Moze, and on Flak. This weapon will have you clearing out ads in no time. If there are 10 enemies, you're just going to have to shoot them maybe like 4 or 5 times and they are all completely obliterated. Remember, guys, there is a optimal Brainstormer and then there's a regular Brainstormer, so you want to make sure you at least have both of them depending on what type of activity you're doing. And the last weapon I want to mention, guys, actually now kind of made it into my inventory. I say now because we barely got it after the DLC, and that is the Redistributor. This weapon is a monster. A lot of people also slept on this weapon until they found out what its potential was, because what this weapon says in the flavor text, it says every 7 shots is amped. Amped shots chain to nearby enemies. So not only are you going to be chaining to nearby enemies, but these shots will also be getting amped as well. This weapon is a monster and definitely one I recommend having in all different sets of elements: cryo, corrosive, and shock. This weapon will save you a ton of amount of ad clearing, making it super fast whether you're running Flak, Moze, Sane, or Amara. Now, there were other weapons that were also going to be making my list, but I thought these 3 weapons are by far the ones you definitely want to have and the ones that are going to make mobbing super easy and make it a breeze. Let me know in the comment section down below if there are other weapons that you feel are extremely optimal when it comes to mobbing that I didn't mention in the comment section down below. And don't forget to check out my 3 best weapons that you have to have in your inventory. I'll link the video down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video.